There is a ridiculous amount of copper blocks that just got added to the game, and the lovely addition of these new shelf blocks. So I've been messing around with these items and just creating some cool little designs, and I'm going to show you what I've learned so far. Over here is a little something that I cooked up. It's a little copper golem fountain temple kind of thing. And I tried to use as many of the new blocks as I could. I used the new lightning rods with a lantern on top as a little stand for the lanterns. I like that quite a bit. With the shelves and bars, you're actually able to get a lot more shaping and like able to round out a circle a lot more in combination with trapdoors. So this just looks like really good, I think. And then we have this copper golem up here that we can interact with and make him do different poses. And don't forget, you can take a redstone output with a comparator through the back and tell which pose he's doing. So what I'm thinking of doing in here is doing a 10-part puzzle where you have to get all of the copper golems in this room to be in the right pose, and then there will be a big copper golem build right here, and that'll open up once you have all 10 solved. Next, I want to look at the bars, because I think there's a lot you can do with the bars. If you use iron bars combined with the exposed bars, it actually looks like it's rusting quite a bit. And then you can go ahead and connect the new chains, and you can just have them oxidize as they go up, or just like mix and match. You can kind of mix the iron bars, exposed bars, and copper bars really well together. Because if you just go ahead and here, it starts to look like these are rusted pieces. Then if you add in the copper bars, that looks like actually super rusted pieces. You could definitely use these in storytelling in your build, so you have the iron bars right here, then it like gets more rusty, and maybe it eventually breaks. So I think you could use that quite a bit. I'm not going to do a super detailed build on it though, but yeah, I think it's kind of cool. By far one of my favorite uses for the shelf blocks is putting them back to back, and they kind of look like I-beams, like used in construction. So here I got a little crane that's holding the I-beam up, and it's like getting transported. But I've also been using them to support bridges up over in this area. Like I have the I-beam build right here, and it supports the bridge up, and you can actually see it from the top that it's like resting on something, and there's a little bit of depth in there too, so it just kind of looks overall really nice. Then another fantastic use for the shelf blocks is little base plates and trims up here at the top. And if you go ahead and power them on the back, like I did right here, they'll actually have the solid pattern, but only for 3. So like right here where I have it longer than 3, it looks kind of weird, but I mean, you can do interesting patterns with this too. But overall, these are just like by far the best trim block because of the depth that they give. The shelf blocks are also really good for arches because you can go ahead and have something in between the stairs and the trapdoor. So you can actually smooth it out quite a bit more. And then over here, I have a circle. So basically you can make like larger circular windows that have like trapdoors as a super thin spot, then it transfers to the shelf, then the stair, then back to the trapdoor. And I think that is a really nice look. But yeah, as a builder, it's always nice to get some new blocks, so I'm super happy with these new copper blocks. Anyways, till next time, see ya.